So y'all just over here in America paying the white man's bills, huh? Buying them Range Rovers and houses on U.S. soil. No. Y'all better not say nothing else about the passport bros. Y'all better not say nothing else about the passport bros. God damn it. At least they get a better deal if they tricking. It's cheap over there. I know y'all ancestors. They can't stand y'all right now. What's that? The black wife effect? Next time, just add in there. We don't do 50-50. Black women pay all the bills.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys that I believe is done. P sounds off. There is a woman, black woman, that is, I guess you could say, what they like to call divesting in their community. And I think she was a part of that black wife effect, now that I think about it, because the pictures look familiar. The couple looks familiar. Well, turns out these black women ain't going 50-50 with these white men, and it's not the way that y'all think. Like they like to try to make it look out that way. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
So we got the divester Raina, who has been putting down BMs for a long time, but now she's in trouble with her YT husband because guess what? She's been paying for everything. So she didn't want to go 50-50 with a black man, but she want to go 100% her way, 0% his way. Check this video out. I'll be right back.
I'm not the one that paid the down deposit on our house. Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid for the Range Rover. Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid for this whole fucking life that we live. Let's not pretend that. Let's not pretend.
This is what I'm talking about, people. Listen, she was on here bragging about how much better her YT husband was and how great things are and how could y'all ever go 50-50 with a man. She's paying 100%. She's paying for everything. The house, the car, the lifestyle. What is this? What are we doing here? This is the most embarrassing thing. And this happens a lot of times because for whatever reason, some ladies just don't like black men and they want to try to belittle them and degrade them. But unfortunately, the lie always comes out. And it was a lie.
Yo, that is crazy to hear that you could sit over here and sell this dream talking about some I'm not doing 50-50, but then get caught up in an argument talking about some I provide our lifestyle. Sometimes it makes me wonder if it's not necessarily race per matter. I think it's more about these kind of black women in particular. They want to be with a man that appears masculine but follows the woman's lead, and they want to try to mask it as true masculinity or being the true provider or whatever you want to, however you want to dress it. But yeah, because what's the purpose of sitting over here and saying things like that and saying like there's such a big difference if only for you to sit over here and basically act the same way and talk down to a man the same way you would a black man anyway. You see what I'm saying? So that's very, very interesting. That's what I took from that. But anyway, on to the next clip.
Okay, y'all. So I want to tell y'all about I went on a date with a white guy, actually outside of my race. I would get from all black men is they're not ready for marriage, they're not ready for nothing serious, they just want situationships. They really don't put in much effort on the romantic side or planning things and stuff like that. Owner of a salon, and I would have some black women come in there and they would be bragging about their husbands. Like, oh my God, my husband this, he does this. Me and my husband go on trips, we do that.
Lying.
And then I'm like, oh girl, let me see your husband. And then they show me, I'm like, it's a white guy. We're asking each other questions, getting to know each other. And today we went on our first date. And oh my God, y'all, it was a different feel. Like, this guy opened up doors for me. This guy kept telling me how beautiful I was over and over. He loved my smile. He loved my eyes, my skin color and stuff like that. And
I'm gonna just cut it off right there. That was long enough. That was long enough. Y'all ain't tired, bro. Y'all not tired. Y'all not tired of getting on here and acting like Zaddy is so much better than black men. She is 31 years old. If you're 31 years old and you've never had a guy open a door for you, you never had a guy bring you flowers, you never had a guy tell you, oh, I love your eyes, I love your hair, I love your skin color. First of all, a white man tell you, I love your skin, that's not a red flag to you. In 31 years, you ain't never had a man treat you half decent. Mind you, she's a baby mama of three different baby daddies. So you was giving babies to all those men that never opened the door for you, but you want to blame black men for that? No, sweetheart, that's a you problem. And I always say, y'all never want to go. You see how she said, well, I saw black women, they were so happy and they was talking about they was going on trips and they was shopping, they was doing this and this and that. The husband was doing all this stuff for them. And then I seen their husband, he was a white man. Even though that story is probably made up. You don't want to, y'all never, whether you're a black man or a black woman that wants to date out, y'all typically don't want to date out simply because, hey, you never hear them say, man, I just want to date, someone with good character, good morals, good principles, stands on business, is reliable. There's nothing that fucking matters. It's always, oh, well, they probably seem better because they do more. They're nicer. They're more submissive. They know how to pay for a woman. They know how to treat a woman. They know how to treat a man. But y'all never state what those things are. It's always something that they can do. It's never character. It's never character. The shit that matters in relationships and picking people. Because you can find character in anybody. You can also find a shitty person in anybody. But she's the problem. And you know how I know she's the fucking problem? Here's why.
hey, so I come here to tell y'all, and I'm going to be truthful and transparent with y'all. I am 5 months pregnant. And I went on my first date.
Shot at 5 months pregnant. And she on date naps. Looking for a white man. She don't even have the decency in herself to sit her hot ass down for four more months. She on a date nap fucking pregnant. And the weird white man is ready to save a day because he wants some of that pregnant cat. I promise you that's why he's talking to you. And as I always say, it's always the comments that are the most disturbing. Just a hot mess overall, bro. Like I always say, they can never just go get their white woman, go get their white man and just be quiet and be happy. They always got to come on here and let the world know they're better than y'all. They treat me so nicely. Roll the footage.
Bettina.
Yes, sir, Big Dad.
What's your Jimmy's name again? Django. Bettina Sugar, could you take Django there and take him around the grounds here and show him all the pretty stuff?
As you please.
Ma'am, with all due respect, 3 babies by 3 different men, and currently 5 months pregnant on this app. And you over here trying to bag you a white man that's gonna take care of you. First of all, my white brethren, please do not fall for this. As a matter of fact, any man of any race should not be dealing with this woman or any woman like this. I don't give a damn what race of man you are, bro, watching me. Real talk. No. Stay away. Keep it moving.
Hate to break it to you. I think that we've just got a very, very selfish culture of women. And to any women out there that say I have internalized misogyny or anything like that, that would require that I have a problem with women worldwide. I do not have a problem with women worldwide. I have a problem with Western women. And if you think that I'm just like making this up out of nowhere, reflect on the fact that there are Western men that are flying out east to find wives. Are Eastern men coming out west to find wives? No. Where in the world are men flying out in droves to marry American women? Nobody wants us. Why? We're big, we're selfish. We don't want to hear anything. You can't tell me to eat less. You can't tell me to change my life. You can't tell me it's not about me.
I think, like, in general, I think women are different across different cultures. Because, like, as I said before, like, I've lived in the Middle East and I've lived in Southeast Asia. Like, that's pretty much where I grew up. And I can kind of, like, see, like, a stark contrast between, like, the woman that I met growing up compared to the woman that I meet in, like, Europe and the West in general. Like,
what is the difference?
I think the main difference is that where I used to live, where I grew up, people are more family oriented. So women held more traditional family roles, like being the housewife, cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids. Like, there was more, I guess, priority towards family than career. Like, some of them actually did have career while being a housewife, but in general, family was like a major priority.
Yeah. It was a career to, like, on the side.
Yeah, like, some of them have careers on the side. Like, some of them don't fully commit to, like, being a housewife, but that's what I've noticed. I think that's, like, a healthier dynamic as compared to, like, what I see in Europe and the West, where now it's, like, women prioritize career a bit way, way more, to the point where they've, like, completely disregarded having a family.
I was teaching one of my students. He pointed out one of the girls, this little white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl. She's like, "That's my girlfriend." I was like, "Oh yeah?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I would never date a black girl." And you know us girls. I was like,
three of us.
yeah,
We're like,
he's 9 years old. I was like they're teaching in separate corners, and we're all like, "What?"
You forgot to mention, this boy is mixed himself.
Yeah. So I was like, well, he needs to validate this statement that he just made. That was pretty brash and bold. And I was like, "Young man, why would you not?" And he's like, "First of all, they loud." I was like, he's like, "They think they bougie and they're annoying and they ugly."
But to me, the fact that a child would even say that shows that somehow there is this mentality. Like, I'm not saying even majority of black men feel like that.
And statistically speaking, the rates of interracial marriage, like how much they've risen, is like over 100%.
Right?
Yeah, I did look at it
100%.
I believe so.
What I find very intriguing is the reaction from the ladies, because you notice that she mentioned, well, just so y'all know, this kid was black. I mean, this kid was mixed. But I'm like, he had to stand on what he had to say. I'm like, I had to hear that out. But I'm thinking to myself, from what I'm seeing from this panel, it looks like all of y'all are mixed. So why? I don't want to say it was a sour response, but I guess I just find it very, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just, that girl bias, which is typical. You're going to get that because they're emotional creatures. But I just found that very intriguing. That, like, she went out of her way to say, like, he's mixed, by the way, so like, okay, well, all of y'all look like y'all mixed, and y'all even acknowledge that the interracial percentages are going up, which is not a surprise because I see it on a daily every time I step outside. So even though I haven't even been back that long, not even a week yet, but yeah, I've seen that growing all the time, especially with Gen Z. Let's keep it moving.
So I just watched a video of a German woman who said that black women are no competition for the men in our community. And it really hurt me. And I'm going to explain why. And I'm being serious here. She and other women around the world are attacking the very foundation of what made families in our community and relationships strong. Empathy, love, caring, service, kindness, submission, togetherness, family. They are attacking what they see as a weakness. And they don't see that weakness as being on the side of the men in our community. They see that weakness being laid at the feet of the women in our community. For instance, she said he was surprised when she would say, "Hey, can I get you anything? Do you need anything to eat? You want some of my food? Can I make you some food? What can I do to make you happy?" She said I would bring him fresh fruit and he would be surprised. She would just basically be a caring, loving, empathetic girlfriend, a woman who cared about her man and who treated him with love and care and compassion and respect. The other thing that she says is she would never interrupt him, never raise her voice, never yell, never scream, would let him finish his thoughts, and then she would take her turn to talk without interruption. The reason why my heart was broken when she said that there is no competition there It's because, with some exceptions, not all, she is right. She is right. The competition is no longer there because the things that she was saying that she does for her man seems like slavery to the women in our community. And if you go and look at the comments on the video, she is being justified. Her point is being proven by those comments. It's a very sad day. And something needs to drastically change in our community, or the men will simply create our community over again with other women.
Oh, so I'm seeing that German woman get attacked by the black community about saying that she show a black man more love, you know what I'm saying, that he never seen before. That's true, bro. First of all, if you're emotionally unintelligent, get off my page, because I'm ignorant for real. I am the devil. Don't worry about Lucifer no more. Y'all get on my page after somebody stole my book today. Oh yeah, I'm destroying all of you petty mugs. So if you're emotionally unstable, get a therapist. If you feel disenfranchised as any woman on this planet, post your own video, get out of my man's comment section. Straight up. Now we're going to move past that, and I'm going to intellectually break down why I agree with the German lady. Now, when you look at hip-hop, F this N-word, F this B-word. We sell drugs to each other in the white community right across the street. I've seen that in Detroit, 8 Mile, right there. Y'all scared of cops. Lame, you destroy yourselves. So anyway, not only are we impacted by the music, right, with the violence, with the drugs, with the degradation of ourselves and each other. Now, let's release the slaves. Y'all just came out of slavery. So now we're going to put y'all in y'all community, but we're also about to flood it with guns and drugs. We're going to also create laws. That way we know for sure y'all breaking crimes, and we know that y'all using it because we the ones that put it there. Okay, so now we removing the man. The way that you change any tribe is to remove strong leadership. That's the man. I don't care what no woman say. That is the plan. You get rid of the man, and then you put the woman on another man. You intermingle with their bloodline, you break them down. But if you're not going to intermingle, you still put them on the man's power. Okay, so now they suckle from the teat of this golden calf because they didn't strip this man of all his resources and power. Okay, now because they are suckling from the teat of the enemy, right, of the oppressor, the child that is now growing up in this tribe that has been constructed to be this way, limited, is now taking on the traits of the master, right? But these are traits that the master wants you to have, not the traits of the actual master. Because if you did, you wouldn't be living in that community nor behaving like people with that mentality. Okay, so this is how you create a cycle of generational trauma. So now when you got crime, violence, negative imagery, right? Drugs, guns, F this N, F this B in rap, the way that the movies portray us, right? Captain America, Falcon, always one step behind Captain America. Black men in dresses. It literally depreciates our value. And only the sleeper sheeple people kind of believe in these narratives. And then when you got high value man and woman, but these are coming out of the mouths of middle class people, I know that these are idiots, and y'all should too if you're conscious. So now you got these people who create these standards that they don't even live up to, right? And then, in this example, direct them on who? The black man. So we aren't appreciated. You know what I'm saying? We do get dogged out, and to be even more real, I've experienced more patience and love from white women than black women. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not gonna hold you up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could see it just even with my father. Why would my dad want me to sell dope when he died versus open a gym with all of this dope money? Y'all will make $2,500 before 12 noon, fam. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? 12-hour shifts, 2 teams, straight up. So like, how is you, and you do it every day? Come on, bro. You would rather, that's crazy work, bro. That's crazy work. But this is love in the black community. This is institutionalization. This is a slave mind, bro. So we don't value each other. We instill crime, violence, limitation, poverty, right? The repetition of generational curses at large. Now, as individuals, there are a lot of conscious, smart, good black people who live in the hood and outside of it. But if we're looking at statistics, numbers don't lie. Y'all lie because y'all emotional. I know that numbers are inflated. I know the numbers are inflated. But what I'm saying is there's still an application to the numbers. And there's still no escaping that the numbers are still too high. And certain numbers are still too low, such as us being respected in the IQ realm. Why are there narratives saying that black people have some of the lowest IQs? That breaks my soul. I have to emotionally detach from y'all because of that. Like, come on, dude. Y'all have no idea how y'all make me feel. So anyway, yes, black people do need to work on self-love. That way we can show each other love. And then when a white person, a Russian, German, whoever gets online talking about they didn't show this average black man, you know what I'm saying? Love that he never, I don't know where she was coming from with the average. I don't know if that meant financial. I don't know if he was like a regular dude. He's not a CEO. He's not a drug dealer. He's a regular guy that works a regular job. But even though he had a regular life, he still didn't get regular love. I don't really know where that regular came from. But no matter where it came from, you still can't take away from the truth of her words, y'all. That's the reality. We got work to do. So, you know, I hope don't nobody actually I don't really care. Take it how you will. But I know we got work to do.
If a German man that was married to a black woman would have got on this internet and said black men don't treat black women right and black men need to treat black women better, do you think the sisters would have told that man to mind his business? Or do y'all think they would have been praising him? Let me know in the comment section.
Wait a minute.
That nigga got a point.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Bruh.
Man, you know damn well they would have been praising the shit out of that boy, man. Stop it. Man, walking contradictions, man, as the saying is on my channel all the time. But please, I want to know what y'all think in the comments about that last one. If you're new to the play, shout out to Soraya Brooks as well, man. I got a chance to meet her when I went to Germany, because that's the last place I just came from, man. So shout out to her. Subscribe to her channel. She should be pretty easy to find. She's pretty much been viral actually like a couple days before I met her in Germany about a week ago. So shout out to her, salute to her, and let me know what y'all think. All right, if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love of support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification, that way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.